Hey, howdy, howdy. How is everybody? Hello, pork chop. If I seem like I'm in a little oomph of a mood, I apologize ahead of time. It's a cloudy, rainy, dreary day, and just not, what was that, a notification? Oh, me. Thank you. I love how they remind me that I'm live. Okay, I'm guessing Kason. How many names have you got? Anyway, I'm just kind of in a blah mood. Oh, it's Tegan. Oh, hi. Guy, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce that. Hello, Lisa. I don't even, my mind was with it earlier, and then I wound up going to Ollie's to get that electric weed eater I was going to get. They don't have it. This is what they advertised. You can see that. But right there, it says 15-inch. What they have is a 12-inch. They don't know when they're going to get them in, if they're going to get them in. So, and I didn't want to get mad at the store because I like that store, but kind of false advertisement, really. Hey there, how's it going? Oh, you need a MacBook Pro Air iPhone Lightning charging. Wait, what are they trying to get me into? Oh, apparently it's a cord. No, I don't need that. I'll answer them later. I've noticed the last few things that they've tried to send me has been like junk things. Not junk things, but things that like a plug that plugs into your cigarette lighter with the USB ports on it. It's things that we all would use if we needed them, but I can't make no money on that. And it ain't, unless it's something that I need, I don't care anything about it. Anyway, so, and Tegan, this one would be a good for you too. The never, what did I name this? Never limit yourself. Hello, Alex. How's it going? But yeah, you should never. I was thinking about that earlier. You know, hello, Tim. I'm here, Evening Brandon, and other people. I actually made it on time. Well, I think I was like 1 minute late. But anyway, so I was thinking about it, and somebody made a comment here on Dash and Grandpa about going 11 miles for $18, and that that's a lot of miles, blah blah blah. And yeah, I get it, but it's not food delivery, and you can't compare delivering for Spark to delivering for Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. Two different things altogether. How dare you show up on time? Hello, wife. Mm. So anyway, it's to me it got me thinking because I thought they were saying their vehicle had 150,000 miles on, and I thought you can't limit yourself on what you do. I wash this hat and it's falling down. I put it on a strainer, like you rinse spaghetti or whatever, and it's a little bigger of a bowl, and I think I stretched it out more than it was already stretched out. I don't know. I need a haircut. Look at that. Yeah. Anyhow, uh, but you shouldn't limit yourself on what you do. If you get stuck in a rut with just doing DoorDash or Uber Eats or Spark or Flex or whatever it is you do, um, You can't limit yourself on just doing that. You got to branch out. No, no, I didn't buy that weed eater because the principle of the matter. I can buy the same weed eater at Walmart every day. Actually, the one at Walmart was a 13-inch. It's a Hart, the HART, so that's, I mean, they seem to be good. It's not like a high-end brand like Husqvarna or something like that, but that 12-inch would probably have a short handle. Well, I don't know if it did or not. I didn't even bother looking any further. They had it in a box, and I'm not buying. So it says compared to 158. It even says that on their ad. Uh, there's 158.99, and that's what Walmart is. But what they have is a 12-inch. Walmart has the 15-inch for 158, just like what it says. But Walmart also has the 13-inch and the same weed eater for $99.99 every day. So that's Husqvarna is good. Stihl, Husqvarna, Toro. I I figured they're all good. I lost the rubber part of my earring backing. Uh-oh. I bet if you've got Emily's number, if your mom's got her number, I bet if you ask her, she may have some. And we're going to be at Grandma's tomorrow getting garage stuff ready. Garage sale stuff ready. Oh, wow. $30. That's good. Get 10 amps under my belt, and I don't limit myself. No, you don't limit yourself at all. Yeah, because I think Emily had some of those, Stephen. Because she had got some earrings that they kept falling out, and she said she needed those little pieces. And I think she had some, but we wasn't at home when she was talking about it. But if I remember, I'll ask her tomorrow, and if she does, we'll bring them to Grandma's, and you can run up there and get them. But yeah, don't limit yourself on things. And like Alex, I mean, he's got all these different things going, but you could also branch into other things too that wouldn't, because consideration emergency. Oh, yeah. Not like I wear a lot of earrings, so. Guy Goo. I don't know. Guy, that's probably some character off of something. Anyway, I don't know. That person was talking about putting 150,000 miles on their car, and I'm like, it's like a tool. And this was something else I thought about because my mind just starts going off on things. And I was thinking, if you were a builder and you built houses, you wouldn't, if you had a rip saw, you're going to use that rip saw. Little jobs, big jobs, whatever, and it's going to wear out. A car is a tool. It's plain and simple. It's just a tool. And if you're going to make the money, and if you're going to do that kind of work and make money, you're going to wear it out. You're going to have to be replacing parts, tires, brakes, or possibly the whole car. So, to me, $11 for 18 miles on that what there was when I say 11 miles, that's going from one of our Walmarts. It's all highway. There's no stop and go until you get into the other little town, and it's very little. Not like driving in a bigger city where it's red light to red light to red light. That will wear a car out big time. Brakes, everything else. Tires because it's turning so much. But highway, you're going to get better gas mileage. So I don't even honestly don't think about the uh, miles to dollar ratio. I don't even consider that. I think about it in the back of my head, but it's not a deal breaker. If I was doing DoorDash, yes, it could be a deal breaker for sure, but not on that. I don't know, but you just can't limit yourself. I don't know. Gonna try to get into the medical carrier game in August when My crash falls off the gear. Oh, okay. Uh, was it you? Somebody, I think it was last night. You wasn't on here last night. Somebody said that they finally got approved for medical delivery. And I don't remember who it was they said, and I don't remember if it was, I don't know who they was delivering for. Oh, Brandon, me and the big red sat under another tornado last Friday. This time I was under an overpass on the shoulder. Wow, you need to, hopefully you're videoing that. That'd be some cool video. I love bad weather, tornadoes, and all that, as long as nobody gets hurt, you know. But it's an adrenaline rush to me. It was a tornado that tore up St. Louis. Oh, I didn't even know they had one that tore it up. I was asleep during the stream last night. I've been up since 4 a.m. Wow. I'm getting up at 4 a.m. I'm heading to the lake. My phone shooting the video was at home. We hadn't had any kind of weather like that. There was some tornadoes last month, but there wasn't anywhere around here. Not anywhere real close. Oh, yeah, E3 at 23. Wow, that's a long ways on the ground. If it's on the ground for 23 miles, first to hit the city of St. Louis in forever. Man, hopefully everybody's okay up there. They can definitely be destructive. It wiped out 179 here, wiped out half of Wichita. Well, not half, but a lot of Wichita Falls. Man. I hope I don't have to replace my car. They're going up now. Oh, yeah. Cars are definitely going up, and they're going to go up more, too. Regardless whether they're assembled in Mexico, Canada, or the United States, a lot of the components and parts come from China. Remember years ago, the hospital got hit up there. That was terrible. Hmm. Yeah, I haven't. I don't know why my phone keeps buzzing. Clear all that so I can see new posts. I don't know what the weather's doing now. We had storms all day today, mostly in Wichita Falls, where I was. It was staying south of where I live. Got some more down there. San Angelo, Abilene, and north of Fort Worth. They're kind of drifting south now. Oh, it was going this way, and now it's kind of curve. Let's see. Looks like there's thunderstorm warning over at Fredericksburg, north of San Antonio. Kansas City, we need to go east some more. St. Louis. I don't see anything over there, but I'm not on that radar. I have to switch radars. Rajul Ruckman. Howdy, howdy. Oh, the Trump tax bill will, with no tax on tips, passed the House last night and now goes to the Senate. Hey, hello, Ray. Didn't see you. I was looking at the radar here. I had to dip out for a voiceover and on a short. I was trying to wrap up. Oh, what is up? This is Thursday, right? I had when I turned the computer on, and I was sitting in the back room over on Womble's Live for a few minutes a while ago. I didn't even say howdy or anything. I just had it running while I was doing some things in the living room. But I know Steve wasn't on tonight, and that's the first time I haven't seen his roundtable come on a Thursday night since it started. I don't know what the deal was. I hope everything's going all right with him. Holy crap, that short is over 700 views already. Wow. I went and watched you had one for, it was a pizza place. I don't even remember now. But it was 2,700 views or something like that. Now we need DoorDash and everyone to specify tips on it. Then yeah. I don't think they're going to, though. My the whole tip thing. I'm glad they're doing that for the waitresses, waiter and waitresses, because that's who primarily has to, that will show tips and stuff like that. Because a lot, cash tips, but a lot of them do that tip sharing, and people pay tips on credit cards and bank cards and stuff. It all goes in the system. Then there's a paper trail. If somebody just slips somebody a $5 bill or whatever, and they put it in their pocket, so be it. But I'm hopefully it'll help the what would it be the I know there's a term for wait staff, but hopefully it'll help them out. I don't think it's going to do anything for gig work because nobody files what DoorDash pays you and what tips are, unless they do like Alex says and they separate them. Dewey's Pizza, yeah, I knew it was a pizza one, but I couldn't remember. Alex, I don't think 1099 workers are eligible for no tax on tips. It's for employees WT. Oh, there goes that idea. But I don't know that they would separate it anyway. I don't know. They might. The baseball short I did broke 22,000 views, highest views ever for me. That's a lot. Any form of tip is tip and is not taxed up to 25,000. Oh, sorry about that, Tim. I was trying to figure out how to membership gifting. Oh, Bill says gig workers will get a tax break that will last until 2028. Cash, credit, debit, don't matter. It's a tip. Yeah, well, yeah. Can you honestly say when you get handed a $20 tip when you're delivering, you're gonna put that down? Oh, I do. I always have. Mm, yeah. Yeah, unfortunate DoorDash sent out the email telling us to con contact our representatives about it. I can't imagine a scenario where they'd allow that though. There'd be too many fraud issues. Yeah, yeah. No news on the no federal income tax. That's what I would like. If they just do away with tax completely or do a flat tax. He talked about that his first term, just doing a flat 10% tax. I'd be for that. I thought Walmart I thought Walmart Spark separated the tips. Mm-mm. Uh, no, no. 2,300 views now. Yep, I am over on Tube Time. I found that last night. I'm going to look. I said they don't separate it. I'm 99% sure they don't, but where did I put my tax stuff? More stuff, my stuff should be in this. Taxes 2024. Amazon tax return. Is this it? Walmart Spark. See, what field? Well, there's nothing separated. Non-employment compensation payer, federal income tax withheld, tax state withheld. We don't have state tax. There's nothing on here about separating tips. It's all together on the 1099 NEC. I think you want to pay federal taxes if you eat. I think you won't pay federal tax if you earn 80,000 or less, including your tips. So there's the loophole on no tax on 1099 tips. I'd like to make 80,000. I don't make much now, but what I make now is more than I've ever made in my life. At least you know the name of Dino's channel. I commented on his latest video this morning because he was wrong about something. Anyway, I still haven't got a letter from the IRS talking about taxes. I should have. And I had it set up where they was taking out money every month, and then I changed the bank account to where the money that they're automatically withdrawing every month, and they haven't taken any out. It's only $25 a month, and I know I'll never pay it off. Not at $25 a month, but they accepted it, so be it. But they haven't accepted this year's, or technically last year's, but you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I should have gotten a letter saying something. Let's see. Me too, earning more than ever and can still barely keep my head above water. Oh, I know it. I know it. My only thing is now is I don't have the time that I used to have. When I worked out at State Hospital, I had time to go camping, fishing, all kinds of stuff. But I don't anymore. And that's of my own doings. I need a time management class. Yeah, I know what would fix it if I put myself on an actual schedule and acted like a real employee and got up at 8 o'clock, at least by 8 every morning, and started working. My whole thing is I deal with people overseas, so they're 12 hours, 13 hours ahead of us. So it's hard. I missed, which turned out I didn't need it anyway. It was a ceiling fan that goes on in the and outside, like under a covered patio or whatever. But when I did mention it to them, they said, sorry, it's already been taken. And that's not the first thing that's happened to. But as it turned out, we didn't want that ceiling fan anyway. Thought about putting it under my mom's covered patio, but it would be a big hassle because it's steel, it's not wood. But it popped up. And Dino's, isn't he like the real thin faced, kind of look like an Italian guy? Is that Dino? I can't remember. I can't remember. Seems like that's what he looked like. I don't know. He looked like a little guy. If that's the same guy I'm thinking about. I think him and Pedro went to on a face off one time. I hadn't watched Pedro in forever. I guess he's still at it. I just don't have time to watch much anymore. Okay, yeah. I thought that's who it was. But anyway. Just trying to think something interesting to say. That bugs me. Oh, I got to get over it. And I really wanted to throw a fit up there at the store, and I thought, it's not the employee's fault. They're not the ones that printed this ad. But that's just, if I'd have drove 50, 60 miles to Ollie's to pick that weed eater up, I'd have been ticked off majorly. I already drove, technically, it'd be 14, about 28 miles round trip. I hadn't seen anything from him pop up in a long time. I don't get any notifications. Well, I'm always signed in on Grandpa's Random Reviews. I'm very rarely signed in on Dash and Grandpa anymore, and I don't I don't know. They throttled your short down. I watched a little bit of a video yesterday. Might have been the night before when I went to bed. Sometimes I'll put stuff on that I don't have to actually watch, so I can just listen, kind of like watching Nick Nimmin and stuff. But this guy was talking about the advantages and short form versus long form, and that's what he was talking about. The short form, that you have the lifespan on those are 24 to 48 hours, whereas long form can go for years. Because I guess YouTube pushes the shorts for the first 48 hours or so, and after that, they just kind of die off. But you can get a lot of views real quick until they take back 800 of the video views later. Views later, I'm short with 1,600 views. Wow. I was thinking about making a couple of shorts on products, after I've used them for a while, just do a short on it because you can't link them, but what is it? You can set it to where it will connect to that video, the long form video. You could put it in the description and stuff, but oh, 13 minutes. Wow, it's supposed to be like 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, related video. That's it. That's it. But like I don't even know if it's out on YouTube yet, but I did a little fountain and it sits on the ground. It's not bad looking at all, and it's got a pump. But if you put the little attachments where it actually goes up and makes a spray, or a fountain, then droplets of water go. It's not big enough around, so they go outside of the fountain, and after about an hour and a half, it's empty. It runs out of water. It needed to be a little bigger around or a smaller pump in it. I think I may just wash it off. We're probably going to have a garage sale this weekend, so I may just wash it off and sell it in the garage sale, whatever I get for it. I really want like a big bird bath up on the pedestal and stuff like that, but I don't want one too tall because it goes in front of my porch, and my porch is only like 2 foot up off the ground, so I only need like a 2 foot tall one because you don't want it 4 foot or whatever. I guess 3 foot would be all right. If my flowers are about this tall now, but no flowers or anything. Next year, if I'm still here, wherever I'm at, I may buy already growing flowers. You know, I don't know, maybe some mums or marigolds or something easy. I could have put marigolds across front because they're shorter, and then put some taller ones behind it. I don't know. I just wanted it to look pretty out there. You can add the link. It's near one of my shorts. There is a video, and I'm hoping that reminds me, I need to look that up. I got in my LED lights today. They're guard lights. They're solar powered, but you can charge them with a USB. I was going to run them up my driveway and down my little sidewalk, but one of those, I'm hoping that was it, but one of these videos I was supposed to be doing, I was supposed to make a short video for it too, which wouldn't be no big deal. They just mainly wanted to show the lighting effect on a short, and that would push that video out. I'll probably, what is today, 22nd? Whenever, I'll probably get to it next week, but I may throw it in the schedule and move one that's already scheduled to later in the month. I've got stuff scheduled out till June 17th or 17th or 18th. Daily uploads every day. That's what sometimes sometimes what you see on my videos is something that was somebody will ask me about saying, "Oh, I just saw that video. It was this and this," and I'm like, I have to go look because that was a month ago. I don't remember. You, honestly, if you can do it, you could take a day and do your videos or do them as you go or whatever, but try to schedule them. Man, it's so much easier. Because right now, if I didn't put another video out on YouTube for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it wouldn't hurt me because they're already done and scheduled. Amazon, I do them as I go because I have to for the sellers. But yeah, having them done because you don't know what happens. I mean, if I decide to go out of town or whatever, or I don't have to worry about not having videos already ready to go. They're already scheduled and everything. Just it's a little less stress. That's one of the things I've learned is try to on content you can do, try to schedule it out. That way is it's already there and already scheduled. You don't have to do nothing. Makes it easy. The only thing I'm behind on is getting products reviewed. I wound up last night after the live. I ate, I said I was going to eat. I ate, and it was like I took a sleeping pill. I got so sleepy, I didn't even finish editing the karaoke machine. I went to bed. Oh, baseball short, I got 22,233 views and 7 new subs. And it earned $2. Wow, that's a good earning for a short. That's the most I've made on a short in a while. Yeah, yeah, that's excellent. I'm trying to do at least one short a day and a full length video too. Well, just remember, I mean, the more it's better, the more you do, but not necessarily because of the algorithm, but the more you do, the more comfortable you get, the more you start rambling, you get better at being on camera over time. Especially if you go back and watch yourself. If you go back and watch yourself and critique yourself and see what you're doing and see what you're not doing, that will help. If you're thinking, man, I say too many ums and huh and things like that, then you try to either edit them out or try to get better at not saying that. I still do say it though. China dolls are still messaging me. I typically make like 4 cents on a short. I don't know. Let's see. We'll open a new. Although I really haven't done that many shorts. New window. YouTube. If those random reviews, I'll have to sign into it. Switch account. Compose random reviews. Manage videos. Analytics. Wait, content. Shorts. March 3rd, I made a short, 530 views. It made 10 cents. I gained a subscriber. I have a short, long form. I have a short, long form to make about the bluegill I caught today. Huh. Let's see, here's one for 913 views, and it made 4 cents. That was something else that guy was talking about that I watched last night. I don't remember who it was, but he was saying each video, some of them may have an RPM of $5.50, and some of them may be $11. It's weird. I gained one more subscriber on it. Ooh, I X'd out. Didn't mean to do that. That's weird. 530 views made 10 cents, and 913, what did I say? Made 4 cents. Revenue. Revenue. It had a 4 cent RPM. Wow, that's pretty low. Well, it made 10 cents revenue. It had a 19 cents RPM. Man, the RPM on shorts is horrible, isn't it? I never paid any attention to them. Oh, what am I missing? The last Sunday night stream earned me 1 penny. My channel may make a penny and 5. You'll get there, man. Mr. Wallman, if you're still here, I sent you an okay. I think mixing some cooking into my videos soon may really help boost views and hopefully subs. I did a cooking video, sorta. I did a review on some tongs that was 25 inches long. Flipping burgers with that tong was a little different. I'm gonna give it to my sister. It'd be good for doing chicken and stuff. Hands don't have to get too close to the fire. I just got Rick rolled by something on Pinterest. What is that? I don't even know what that means. What is Rick rolled? Ashley never gonna give you up, Rick rolled. Oh, oh, so that's a singer. Man, I don't know. You get past, I don't know, what would be the newest, oldest band that I would be listening to? Uh, I don't even know. Everything I listen to is old school. Like Three Doors Down. I can go Three Doors Down, Matchbox 2020, uh, AC/DC, Ozzy, Pat Benatar. We'll throw her in there. There was a song. Let's see, what was it? Uh, uh, Billy Ray Cyrus. Because my China doll asked me if people if this was popular in America. I'm gonna go look because it was kind of funny. I'd never even heard of the guy, but I watched the video and it's got Billy Ray Cyrus in it. Let me scroll back. Uh, is the song Old Town Road very popular in the United States? I had to look it up. I never even heard of it. Actually, it's got a good beat to it. I mean, if you like that kind of music, but it had Billy Ray Cyrus in it, and it kind of threw me off. Yeah. We had mullets long before Billy Ray Cyrus. But I guess he might have made that the name of it come to light. Achy breaky heart. Brenner's big on Taylor Swift, man. Oh yeah, that's it. She is an ugly woman. I'm sorry. I do not find her pretty at all, and her attitude is even worse than her looks. I'm thinking, say we had mullets, but maybe he brought that name to terms. We had them long before him. But really, I mean, look at uh, man, my mind went blank. Travis Tritt. Travis Tritt technically had a mullet. Even what's that Oklahoma guy? Blake Shelton. Uh, Back when he was, Austin, the song Austin and all that. Think she's pretty. Hmm. I think it's her nose on her, for me, she's a little too skinny, you know. But then she charges so astronomical prices on her tickets, uh, and I don't know, just she's got a really bad attitude. The best looking female singer out there, in my book, and still is pretty, is Shania Twain. Shania Twain is very pretty. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. What? The cat's in the cage? I think that's what it is. Hmm. I know Steve did do a laser show for Taylor Swift, and that, you know, shoot, I wouldn't care if I liked their music or not. I mean, a job's a job. Shania had a dog back in the 90s. His name was Tim Allen. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It looks like a cat in the cage, is what I'm talking about. I'll send you a video to watch. Just do not play it in front of Wendy. We both would be grounded. It's a music video. I remember Steve pretended to have tickets to Josh to a Taylor concert. I was not. Pictures are dark. I think Steven said that he had went. They flew him to Florida or somewhere where he did the laser show. Oh, it's a rat. Really? Oh, okay. Okay. I blew the picture up so I can see better now. Didn't Steve go to work? Yeah, yeah. That's what I think. That was a couple of months ago. Why was it? I wonder. Has anybody talked to him, or did somebody say something earlier? Because I just noticed that he wasn't on his live, and he didn't have a live going tonight. That's going to throw Kim all off because I think she's made every single one of them. And I remember him talking about that one night. You have two. Well, hopefully they don't escape and disappear. I talked to him the other day for over an hour on the phone. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I kind of messed with him too on that one. But like I said, it's a paying show, and he said it paid him well. Anytime somebody says it paid me well, and that means it paid. In my book, it would have been really well. I would have went, you know. I'm not a big Cher fan. I mean, she's all right, but I went to her concert and it was good. The show itself was good. I really liked it. They had like people going up and like it was more like a circus. Cher and the Village People. I hear a siren. Oh, it stopped. Steve has a long posting in his community post that he did 5 hours ago. Okay, well, I guess everything's all right then. It's just weird not seeing him on the live, or at least his live not running and somebody else doing it, like Gary or somebody. Oh, okay, okay. Well, good for Steve. That's great. I'm glad he's taking some. Man, all them podcasts he does and does the delivery too. I can't even keep up with what I got. Of course, he told me one day that he starts at like 6 in the morning and by noon he's done. Then he comes home and works on all the different podcasts and stuff. Mm. I'm saying, man, I feel like a woman on a crappy day before. Wasn't my choice though. Steve has sent me concerts he has done, laser light shows, and they are great. Well, I know he did Willie Nelson probably back in the fall of last year, I think. Thursday's roundtables is off until Max goes back to school in August. Well, that's good. Max will be grown and gone. I mean, we all enjoy the lives and everything, but as far as like an income goes, most all of us know you don't make nothing on lives. Even I used to see Pedro would have 300 or 400 people in there on his lives, and maybe that live would pay a little bit, but to dedicate the time to do it over and over and over, and of course, I guess he was just trying to build the channel, but I don't know. I don't know how many people or whatever's you'd have to have before it really was beneficial financially, because my lives don't make crap. Videos, let's see, click on lives. Uh, but I don't, I've never had anywhere even close to the people he had. 6 cents on one. 2 cents on one. 12 cents on one. I'm just randomly clicking on them. So you don't make nothing on them. He is doing beyond algorithm. Oh, yeah, I haven't watched Pedro in a while. Trying to build my channel. I'm doing one live a week. Yeah, well, yeah, build it. It helps build your channel. That's good. And I do it because I like hanging out with y'all. Obviously I'm not doing it for the money, not at all. But I like hanging out with y'all because even like right now, it's a mental thing too. Because if y'all was on here right when I logged in or went live, I was in a funk. I have been all day. And then going to Ollie's to try to get me the weed eater aggravates me. That made it worse. But just hanging out with y'all, I'm in a little better mood. So that's what it's to me. That's what the live is to interact with everybody and hang out and just chillax. I don't pump my lives with ads. At least I hope I'm not. One thing that I did, dinosaurs are cool. One thing I've noticed, if as long as you don't go into the YouTube and monetize them until afterwards, when afterwards it's fine. But I did it one time, and I had two or three. Ray, I don't remember if it was Ray or somebody was saying that it might have been you, Tim. Somebody was saying that the ads kept popping up. And to me personally, I don't want ads popping up during a live. The replay, yeah, fine, but not in the actual live. Normally, I put some in a bad mood. Marbles lives should make millions. It's crazy, crazy here. There. T Rexes are the best. Have YouTube premiums. Oh, do you? I never got the premium, but we still get paid because I know when you look at the, let's go back here, analytics, revenue. Somewhere it shows because you still get paid for premium. It's just not near as much, nowhere even close. Videos. Where is that? I remember. Oh, it's not under that. I remember seeing it. My RPM for my last video is $6.41. That's what's crazy about the reviews. The RPM on most of the videos on Dash and Grandpa is $11 to $12. They're $5 to $6 on the reviews. So half. If I could get the RPM on there that I do on here, I could obviously be almost double my money. Yeah, somewhere in here you do see the YouTube earnings for the premium, and because I've seen it, I just apparently it's not under the revenue tab. But I've seen it, and I can't remember where I saw it. I think Nate Black put out a community post as a poll on how many people look at the algorithm, whether you look at it daily or it doesn't really matter, or from time to time. Me, it's from time to time. I don't really pay that much attention to it, and honestly, you probably should. But my review channel is not your typical channel because you're supposed to look at the analytics to see what videos people watch more, what type of videos it is, and that's what you want to concentrate on. But when they're doing reviews, it's not a choice. It's whatever the product is. If views were higher, say on dash cams, it would make sense to just do pretty much dash cams. But I don't do that. You know, I posted that baseball short before I went to bed. When I got home from working the next day, it was only at 30 views. Then went nuts, yeah. Like $13 a month. Oh, premium, yeah. You watch a lot. Yeah, if I watched a lot of YouTube, I don't even watch as much YouTube as I used to. I still watch some, and like Ray or somebody has got a live going. Sometimes if I'm in the living room doing a review, sometimes I'll leave it running. I just turn the speaker off. I just leave it running. Looking at analytics is actually great. I found out that I finally have made, I have male viewers. Oh, yeah, on YouTube, it'll show you. And the age range. I know, and you made a point of that because whose live was I on the other night? Oh, it was Tim's, wasn't it? And you said that I didn't come to your live. I'm sorry. And you do it on Saturday now, right? Wendy wishes she could turn me talking off too. I got a box, but I think it's going to be too big. This box came in today, but I think that's, oh, where we at? It's really too big of a box. But it won't, it fits perfect in another box if you sit that box up, but then it's about that much too tall. I was trying to get the box as small as I could, because, that'll lower the shipping cost a little bit. Yeah, Saturday. I thought it was Saturday. Carport was. Router movement, blah, blah. I may do bring a trailer instead of marketplace this Sunday night. Carport will be another. I mostly had female viewers, which made me sad. So I'm happy I finally have male viewers. And that's if they fill out their information and all that, and if they fill it out right. And see my audience. 81.1% male, 18.9% female. Age range is 35 to 44 is the highest one. What gets me though is not subscribed, 93.8%. Subscribed, 6.2. But that's normal. I don't know what it is on Dashing Grandpa. Let me switch accounts here. Switch account. Where did old Grandpa go? Oh, there he is. There's videos, analytics, audience. Well, even the audience on here, 83.4% not subscribed, 16.6% subscribed, 97% male, 3% female, 58.2%, 25 to 34 years old. Tim, I was being being quiet and innocent. I'm working on the website at the same time too. Dashingmumble.com. Do you think people tell the truth about their age? Oh, I don't mind. I don't tell the truth on Facebook either. Well, I don't know. I always did, but I know females got a thing about their age. I don't know. I do. I'm proud of my age. I'm surprised I've made it this far. Yeah, 11 for the channel wide, $11.66. And what did I say? 541 on random reviews. So over double. And I used to get pretty good views on Dashing Grandpa, but I just don't put out content anymore. I need to though, because I could double my YouTube money. I just very rarely uh, do any delivery or anything. 96.4. That's normal though. I wouldn't worry about that. That's a normal thing. Palmer is never innocent. He's guilty until proven innocent in Wendy's court of law. 10:08, guys and girls, guys and gals. Man, I just don't feel like doing the review, but I've got to do that smartwatch, and I've got to do a clock. A clock. It's supposed to have like vibrates your pillow or something like that when the alarm goes off. It's for heavy sleepers. And then I got a swimming pool light I got to do. And then I got 2 walkie-talkies I got to do. And then, now I've got them LED lights. I wish they'd make solar panels that would charge with just a little bit of light. Just from even in the shade. Because I really like those kind of lights. The yard lights on the posts that run up the driveway and whatnot. Yeah, they've been kind of emailing me, asking me if I started video. And the one for the baby changing table, I just got that like 2 days ago, and they said, "Have you started the video yet?" No, no, it'll be next week. I have 23 subscribers now. I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel. I know Kaysen had one, but all he had was games on it. But it's like been 5 months since he put anything on it. What do you just video on yourself? That question laugh. That was kind of funny what you put on the graduation thing to leave. Honest. Graduate in the 5th grade. I have Wendy as an alarm when I make it too heavy. I don't even remember. I occasionally set my alarm, but not very often. Well, just be careful what you're posting because there's a lot of weirdos out there. And make sure it's all appropriate. But there's nothing wrong with doing the YouTube. Just make sure it's appropriate and don't give out information, personal information like addresses, phone numbers, or anything like that, because there's weirdos out there that will not be nice. Yep, there is. So be careful what you post. If I had an alarm that vibrated my pillow, I'd throw the pillow out. Yeah, this one, it's, hang on. I don't remember what it says. It's dark in here. Let's see, I think it was, yeah, here it is. La 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 la. And I guess this is what goes under your pillow. I don't know. CR102.8 EM. That sounds like a radio station. 102.8 AM. I don't know what EM would stand for. Create your perfect sleep environment. How can it be a perfect sleep environment if it's an alarm vibrating your pillow or your bed to wake you up? That is not a perfect sleep, in my opinion. The comments are off most time. Okay. No, I do not need that. My snoring wakes me up plenty. I have woke myself up. I haven't done it in a long time. Usually, it was actually before cancer. Now, I don't know if having half my throat removed helped the snoring, but I used to wake myself up snoring. I woke myself up talking. Haven't done that in a while. I threw an alarm clock out of the window when I was a young lad. Unfortunately, the window was closed at the time. My own NAS was not pleased. I learned how to put a new glass in them. I bet. I bet. I guess school is out because Kason had texted me earlier. I guess y'all are out of school. I knew it was May, but I didn't know what day. Anyway, that just popped into my random brain. If you ever wonder why you got a random brain, Tegan, you got it, probably got it from me. Just, you're thinking about one thing, and boom, you're thinking about something else. Boom, you're thinking about that, and then you don't remember what it was you was thinking about to begin with. It made you think about it. It can be a confusing wheels turning in your head, and I'm not a fan of sharing most of the time, so I'm good. No need to worry. Okay, good deal. This CYA or CYB, we should say, cover your butt. In other words, don't let anybody get to you, and stay out of trouble. Something. Anyway, y'all, I've got to go do that smartwatch, and I don't know what all. I need to post my. I got a TV stand. I got in, so I need to post my last TV stand, but I don't know about posting it at 10:15 at night. I'll probably get more Facebook visuals during the day. So I get notifications constantly. I don't really notice them until it's sitting down there, and it's like my phone about every 3 or 4 minutes. Bzz, 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 bzz. Nerve wracking. Anyhow, y'all, I'm going to get out of here and try to be productive for a couple hours and then call it a day. I'm sending you a text, Brandon. Please look at it when you get off here. Oh, okay. See you on the stream Saturday morning. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll try to be. I will try to be. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. I will try to be. We're having a garage. Planning on having a garage sale Saturday and Sunday, but I will try to be here or try to be there. Anyhow, I'm going to get off here for now, and I will catch y'all later. Anybody needs anything, shoot me an email or whatever, and I will catch y'all later. Y'all keep smiling, dashing, dancing, prancing, doing all that good stuff. Just keep doing something for real, because you're going to grow old and life will be gone. You'll turn around twice and you'll be 60. Anyhow, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here for real. Bye, y'all.